Good morning. Let's begin. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to another adventure, another Stig shift. We are going to start our week off with non-stop 787 action. The Plastic Princess was back to back. There wasn't much excitement during the whole week. Everything was standard procedure, just routine work, the ETOPS checks, nice couple of transit checks, but the main thing, well, the most exciting thing that actually did happen was a thrust reverser that I had to lock out because of a blocker door. You'll see that later on in the video. But don't worry, there's some really fun things that I got to see this weekend, and I can't wait to share it with you. Remember, cargo never disappoints. Yes, that's right. We're gonna go back and see some cool cars. Without further ado, let's get to work. We begin with our standard walk-around GVI, General Visual Inspection. Those two big cylinders on the nose landing gear of the 787 are the steering actuators. The handle that I'm touching right there is called the towing disconnect lever. Much like any other aircraft, the 787 steering system gets its command from either the tiller or the rudder pedals. 5,000 psi of pressure from the center system will be sent to the steering actuators in order to turn those wheels. This is all controlled, regulated, and metered by the nose wheel steering valve module. But it does not end there. This is a fly-by-wire aircraft. That means electronics is involved. Remote electronic units are responsible for sending data back and forth. This includes nose position transducers that feed the data into the remote electronic units. All this data is being sent to the RDC, the remote data concentrators, and back and forth. By the way, guys, I'm just simplifying this the best as possible. There's a lot more that's going on in the background. Here's a little fun fact. The tiller can turn the nose gear in either direction 70 degrees. When the aircraft is over 100 knots, the tiller can only turn about 8 degrees, which is exactly the same as the rudder pedals, because the rudder pedals will only turn the nose gear only 8 degrees left and right at all speeds. Going back to that little lever that I'm talking about, this will disconnect any kind of hydraulic pressure going to those actuators. During towing procedures, either with a conventional tug and tow bar or a super tug, we put a bypass pin in there. This will disconnect any kind of control from the tiller and the rudder pedals. This is in order to prevent pilots from inadvertently touching those controls and moving the nose gear while in towing procedures. Once the aircraft is successfully pushed back and the nose tow bar or the super tug has released the aircraft, at that point, the ramp agent will take out that bypass pin, walk to either to the left or the right, and show that bypass pin to the pilot because it has a big red streamer on it. This is a confirmation to the pilot that your nose wheel steering is now fully active. We are going to jump topic. Everybody's always asked me on the GENX, what is that little probe that is up there? It's called a T12 sensor. It supplies fan inlet air temperature data to the EEC, Electronic Engine Control. The EEC will take this data and calculate it, and it will give you results for Mach, altitude, calibrated airspeed, impact pressure, and standard day temperature. Interestingly enough, the sensor also is used by the EEC to control the VBV, the variable bleed valves. See what happens? The more I dig into it, the more complicated it gets, so I'm just going to keep it on a surface level and kind of simple. Okay, we got to inspect the cargo now. Aft cargo first. Quick look around, make sure everything's okay, all the panels are good, the decompression panels are good. Also, we're going to check the seals on the bulk cargo door, this seal, and just general visual inspection of it. You can either do it from the inside or the outside, either way. As long as you can reach it, as long as you can see it. So hopefully today will cool down a bit. It is getting hot in LA. This is the forward cargo pit on the 787. It's actually better to do it in the dark. I can go turn the lights on a little bit later, but I got my flashlight with me. It doesn't matter. But it's easier to check the smoke detectors when the lights are off because they need to be blinking green. And when the lights are off, it's easier to find them blinking green. Yeah, there you go. See? Easier. And here we are with our beautiful plastic princess. This one's all good to go. This thing's flying out to Tokyo, Haneda. But the ETOPS is all completed. We are all happy. And then we got another 787 coming in from Chicago and going right back out to Chicago. But that's going to be a quick little 1 hour turn. Yeah, we're happy here. All right, hurry up and wait. I'll stand by. Another 787, here she comes. Actually, this is one of our Dash 9s. The new P model. It's got the new interior. This is what I mean by saying this is a brand new airplane. It's as clean as you'll ever see it. Like ever. Unless it goes into a heavy check. Look at that. That's clean enough for you to eat off of. That's nuts, man. Woo! Even though it's a brand new airplane, even brand new airplanes still give us trouble sometimes. This is the EFB, electronic flight bag. And the problem here is on the captain's side, the captain was not getting his video surveillance. No video. This basically gives you a video of the forward galley and the entry door. Okay, before anybody panics here, just want to let you guys know this is not some kind of a secret information. Widely available, you can find this online. There are some aircraft manufacturers that offer a surveillance system for the flight deck door. Airbus has this as well. It's an option. If you're doubting me, here you go. Straight from Collins Aerospace, they advertise this. They are very proud of their product. The whole concept of this is you want to know who's outside of your door. Gives you 3 cameras, one pointing straight down from the door and 2 cameras into the galley. My understanding, this can be recorded, but from what I've seen from my database, it's not. It's just a live feed. It's a simple security feature. Interesting part is that it opens up a bit of a topic of controversy. Should we have cameras within the flight deck? Should we have cameras within the cabin? Recent events, I'm personally 50-50 on this one. You let me know your opinion. I'd like to hear what you have to say. Anyway, let's fix this thing. There's a quick little reset for this. Quick, easy. We have to reset a breaker. Interestingly enough, we have no latched messages. We can go into existing faults, or let's see, present lake faults. These are normal, they're not active. It would show as an active latched message. This is just to confirm, so this is definitely a nuisance fault. So yeah. Again, none of these systems are functioning right now, that's why it gives you the faults. But I don't see nothing here. This is in communications. No, nothing. All right, that's the case. This is even easier. All I gotta do is go and reset a circuit breaker. I already got the circuit breaker number, and all I gotta do is just search by its identification. There you go, CB search. Let's see, we're gonna put in Charlie Echo 2, 3. I will spare you from talking to myself, or to the camera, I should say. Anyway, we're going to input the specific circuit breaker number. The computer is going to take its time and pull it up. What I'm going to do is just simply recycle this virtual or electronic circuit breaker. The 787 is a very advanced aircraft. Majority, pretty much 99% of its circuit breakers are virtual circuit breakers. They work off of solid state relays at this point. And there you go. There's the correct circuit breaker that I'm looking for. First of all, I'm going to go look at the data of the circuit breaker and its status. And then I'm going to go into the control factor of it. And I'm going to pull that breaker and then reset it. All of this is being done digitally. Once that is done, the system will reboot and you're going to see the fix. I'm telling you guys, these modern jets are flying computers. It's literally calling IT desk and the IT guy is going, "Did you turn it off and on?" I always laugh at that. I'm sorry, it's hilarious. Anyway, we're gonna reset this. It's gonna get fixed real easy. Go. There it is. It's working.
Working?
Perfect.
Right, next up with this.
A nice interior. Pretty cool though. This is our 787-9P model. It has been completely reconfigured. A brand new interior. It's absolutely gorgeous. This thing flies from LA to Chicago recently. I have not had a chance to fly it, but from what I heard, people are absolutely loving this thing. That was as much as I can capture on it. Okay, let's go. We got another one. That last 787 was going to stay overnight, so all I did was oil the engines, input it into the logbook, and that's about it. They were going to take it off the gate and take it to the hangar. I went back to the shop, and I also needed to fuel some vehicles and clean up a few things. Next airplane is going to be an Airbus. Okay, we're back to an Airbus, and they reported seatbelt, not seat smelt, missing or damaged. Good thing I keep one in my pocket. No, I'm just joking. I knew this thing was coming. It's supposed to be 15F. There's one side of it. I guess it broke off. They might have put it in a flight deck. It's all right. We got a whole brand new one right here. Let's install this. Easy fix. There you go. Brand new one's installed. Easy peasy. That's gonna be your hydro lock. That's what actually reclines your seat via the push button. But anyway, we're done here. Nice. That was it for that day, and welcome back to the next morning. And this is where the blocker door or the thrust reverser issue is going to come in hand. We're going to watch this beautiful 767 from DHL take off, and then we're going to immediately snap to a V2500 engine and taking a look at a blocker door. We had a bit of a problem. I'm going to explain everything to you. So, okay, let's go. I think most of you already have a good grasp and understanding how a thrust reverser system works. There's usually two types, either a cascading type or a blocker door pop-out type. The V2500 engine has a cascading style. The outer sleeve will deploy, the blocker doors are internal. They are within the bypass of the engine. The high bypass, I should say. Once the thrust reverser is deployed, air is redirected because it's no longer needed to go out of the high bypass through the exhaust. It's now redirected forward. It's redirected through those louvers or grates, as you can see, the black things. This engine, the thrust reverser, is actuated hydraulically. There are 2 units per side. What you're seeing are the blocker doors themselves. Each individual blocker door is held on by 3 points of contact. 2 at the base of the blocker door and 1 on a hinge arm. Now here comes the problem. My walk around, I noticed one of those blocker doors sticking up a little bit too much, because when it's stowed, it has to be flush. We begin to investigate. At first, we have to do our safety procedures and lock out the thrust reverser. Why? Because I have to crawl into it. A few things we have to do, but the main point is to lock out the HCU, the hydraulic control unit. Do you see it? It's right there. Don't worry, we're going to take a closer look. Right there. That's the problem. Hinge point had worn out. One of the base hinge points. It got worn out so much that the bushings ate away at the hinge point itself. Looks concerning, but trust me, it's really not. 2 more hinge points that's holding that thing together. And in a worst case scenario, let's say if both of those other hinge points broke off, nothing was going to happen to the engine because guess what? It's in a high bypass. That thing is just going to simply shoot out the back and nothing's going to happen to the engine itself. The point behind this is attention to detail to your job. This is why we are here. We pay attention to these things. And I don't want you to forget, we are dealing with machines. Machines break down. They wear out. This is why we are there to always inspect and double check. We found it. We caught it. We're going to address it. Now, I'm going to be completely transparent with you on this one. The only way to address this is by MEL and CDL, minimum equipment list and configuration deviation list. Given our short amount of time on the ground and we want to get this airplane out on time, the only way to do this legally and safely is not only to remove that whole blocker door, but on top of that, we have to deactivate the thrust reverser. Don't want you to worry. An airplane can land safely and stop and slow down safely on one thrust reverser. By the way, there's the damage I was talking about. That's exactly what we did. I crawled into the thrust reverser, removed the blocker door, removed the hinge arm, and then we proceeded to lock out the thrust reverser and got the old blocker door out. Trust me, this won't be flying around like this for a long time. 1 or 2 legs, once it reaches a heavy station, they're going to repair this. In order to get our passengers out on time, we had to do this. This is not a safety of flight issue. Just a reminder. Now, granted, this is a very extremely rare occurrence. This almost never happens. But when it does happen, we do have procedures for it. This is why I'm telling you not to worry. As a passenger, won't even know this. And if you're wondering how I actually get in there and do the job and remove that blocker door, yeah, I actually have to crawl into the high bypass. Being the smallest guy in the shop has its benefits, also has its downfalls. I'm not complaining, that was fun. healthy airplane. Just finished this up. Got done with the cabin. But this one doesn't leave until really later on. Came from JFK. It's gonna go right back out to JFK. As you can see, it's again one of our Transcon models. But yeah. But this one again, this thing is gonna be leaving by the time I go home. So night shift will take over babysitting it. But we are done. Now back to paperwork. Last Airbus I worked on was a transit check. We got it done, but that was it for that day. But I'm not going to disappoint you guys. Let's go. The next day, time for cargo. Whose car is this, he said? The Jackie Stewart. Oh.
Like,
That's awesome. I don't know how else to express to you, but this was one of the most incredible cars I've ever seen. And the fact that it belongs to Jackie Stewart. Excuse me, Sir John Young Stewart, nicknamed the Flying Scot. This is supposed to be some kind of concept? Figured out later on that majority of these cars are coming from Pebble Beach. Apparently it was car week and they have huge gatherings when they have these exotic vehicles all over the place.
kind of cool, but it's kind of ugly at the same time.
If you ever get a chance to visit this car show, I highly recommend it. You will see everything from the classics to the most futuristic vehicles like this. This thing just reminds me of pure nostalgia of the cartoon Speed Racer. I know it's been a while since we visited cargo and checking out the cool cars, but yeah, here you go. Hope you guys enjoy that segment. The rest of this video is going to be brake riding. It's going to be only one airplane. So if you like that, stick around, enjoy. The ATC chatter will be on. Have fun. Alrighty, same as always. Let's go for a little ride. Cabin's already clear. We're good to go. Let's go. Should be fun. This time I am running AC. It is getting hot in LA. All right, let's go. All right, everything looking good, looking good. Got the transponder set up. Just waiting for ground crew to give us a call. Got everything set up. We're good here.
We're on the flight deck.
Flight deck here.
Go ahead and release brakes.
I'm clear for hydraulics.
Yes.
Brakes are released, my friend.
Brakes released. Copy. Thank you.
There you go.
Our company will be able to give you more information on that. What's up with that thing? Ground American 48, Charlie requesting push and tow to November 1. LA Ground American 990 coming off Juliet. American 990 Los Angeles transit via Bravo Charlie 9er. Bravo Charlie 9er, American 990. American 40. 42, 2.2. American 48 Charlie push on Charlie tail east. Charlie tail east, American 48 Charlie. Charlie ground, clear flight 49.
That is us. We are 48 Charlie.
Clear flight 4964 Los Angeles ground runway 25 right, continue via Bravo. 25 right via Bravo, frontier flight 4964. Okay, 5042 Los Angeles ground, taxi via right on Charlie, short of Yankee. Right on Charlie, short of Yankee, Sky 642. Just to give you a heads up, Sky 5482, looks like they're having some sort of issues with a heavy aircraft in the alley, might be blocking a gate. Once they clear that up, I'll get you all the way back towards this way. Roger, thanks. American 3276 Los Angeles ground, taxi via Bravo Charlie 9er. Bravo and Charlie 9 over 3276. Ground, good evening United. 1503 is with you, Charlie 7 spot 1, ready to taxi Bravo. 1503 Los Angeles, coming runway 24 left.
This thing definitely went through some nasty bugs. Look at that, big old ones. All over the windshield. It's alright, we'll get it cleaned up.
Understand, 24 left, United, 1503. American 48 Charlie, are you ready? American 48 Charlie, ready to proceed. American 48 Charlie, proceed via Charlie, Charlie 17. Alright, we're going to November 1. Correct, it's American 48 Charlie, Charlie, November to the ramp. Charlie, November to the ramp, American 48 Charlie. The Negro, this is American 48 Alpha. Charlie, this, go to the go south. American 49 Alpha, where are you going? Charlie 17. American 48 Alpha, thank you. Hold short of Charlie. Holding short of Charlie. American 49 Alpha. United 6856, all back on Quebec, Charlie short of Yankee. Quebec, Charlie short of Yankee, United 1656. United 6042, Yankee Bravo short of Juliet. Yankee Bravo short of Juliet, Sky 642. American 49 Alpha, wait for United to pass behind you, then push Charlie tail east. Wait for United to pass. Tail east. American 49 Alpha. United 1503, continue via the north route. Continue via the north route for United 1503.
Hey, ground United 2113 is Charlie 7 with Bravo, taxi.
United 7113 Los Angeles, runway 25 right, taxi via Bravo, at Bravo, follow Frontier.
Via Bravo to 25 right, following Frontier, United 2113.
United 2240 South 3 for 70B. Yeah, 2240 Los Angeles ground. Your alley might be occupied for a while. Turn right on Charlie, hold short of Yankee.
Charlie short of Yankee, United 2240.
Yeah, you can call the ramp on your second radio and find out. Okay. Cat City 42 at Quebec, give way to Delta Airbus from the right. At Quebec, give way to Delta Airbus, Scout Switch 42.
Alaska 1468, approaching turn point 2, gate 61.
Alaska 1468, Los Angeles Grand Taxi via Bravo to the ramp.
Bravo to the ramp, Alaska 1468.
We go on there, channel freight 8434, request taxi. Channel freight 8434, heavy runway 25 left, taxi via Alpha short of Foxtrot. 25 left, Alpha, hold short of Foxtrot, channel freight 8434. Yeah, 2065, Los Angeles Grand taxi via Bravo, Charlie 7.
Hey, look at that. They're set up for a water cannon salute. Looks like a captain is retiring. Oh, that would be so cool to catch it right here.
Bravo North First Delta 500. United 1503 at November, give way to a Delta Airbus. November, give way to Delta United 1503.
Let's hope it's this one.
Delta notified to Bravo X-ray, signature taxi with Bravo. Gulf 95 Bravo X-ray, Los Angeles.
Yeah!
Left taxi via Alpha, hold short of Foxtrot. 2550 Alpha, hold short of Foxtrot, Bravo X-ray.
Look at that.
64 is Bravo, Monitor Tower.
Frontier flight 4964.
At 7113 Monitor Tower, 120905. Hello, Comfort to Air China Freight 8434, Monitor Tower 120.95. Good day. Oh, good day.
Happy retirement, Captain.
Sky City 42, Bravo Charlie 6 to the gate.
Bravo Charlie 6 to the gate, Sky City 42.
2065, double back at Charlie 6 to the ramp. Okay, just got that, no problem.
That was awesome. That was perfect timing. That was perfect timing.
Back at 49 Alpha, proceed via Charlie to Charlie 17.
Proceeded to Charlie 17, American 49 Alpha.
Sky City 42, they continue to use behind this Alaska.
Continue behind Alaska, Sky City 42.
Anthony 113 Monitor Tower. United 1656, did you get word from the ramp, see what the issue is there?
Yes, sir. The tow crew for the triple examine headset issue. Hopefully it'll be cleared up soon.
There you go. All done. Easy. Got the bleed off already. Adders are off. Emergency lights are off. We're good here. We can power down.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the end of our adventure. Thank you all so much for watching and enjoying. I know this one was a bit of a short one. I hope you guys liked it. Thank you all so much for being here, and I'll see you guys on the next adventure. Stig, signing out. Later!